Welcome to my channel. This is Clarityempress, the Empress of Clarity, and please join me for a collective energy reading. Don't forget to like, click, share, and subscribe to my channel. Take anything that you hear within the sound of my voice as it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it, and share it with others that it may resonate to if it doesn't resonate with you. It's been a minute. I had intended to upload a video yesterday, and somehow I deleted it before it got uploaded, and I was heartbroken. But I'm back. I'm back, y'all. Oh, look at that. I'm back, y'all. I don't know what's going on with my hands, but I'm back. I hope everybody's doing all well. And if you're not, I hope things get better quickly. But let's start the reading on. Spirit, what's the message for my collective? I'm sorry. Hate when I shake my table. Spirit, give me a message for my collective. Give me 3 cards in the bottom of the deck. Pride. Says, I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Tell me more, Spirit. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Tell me more, Spirit. Discipline. Oh, my goodness. Okay. And perseverance. You know what's crazy, y'all? As I looked at each card, I was given, Spirit just told me the negative side of it. And just hear me out. Pride cometh before the fall, right? It's okay to be proud of yourself. You should be. But what this is saying to me, what it said to me is that somebody's full of pride. Humor. I get that we're supposed to be happy, but I feel like when I saw this is somebody who is in a very prideful energy. Humor, meaning they don't take life seriously. And discipline, they require discipline because they don't take life seriously. This is not for everybody. And then perseverance. Without discipline, you tend to be inconsistent. I don't know why that's giving me that. But I'm going to clarify with tarot because I feel like, collective, you could be dealing with somebody of a silly nature. Somebody who, I'm getting Peter Pan energy, somebody who doesn't want to grow up. And they do require discipline, but they run from it. It says, I can accomplish anything I set my mind to. This is also giving me somebody who has pipe dreams. Not that they can't accomplish the dreams, but they don't put the effort into it. Because it says persevere. I know I can do whatever I set my mind to. So you can accomplish and you can persevere. But then you got humor and pride here. So, this also is given, some people want things real easy. Real easy and real fast. Somebody said to me years ago, he said, anything that shit fast don't last, right? So when people are very impatient about what they want in life, they tend to go for it and then fizzle out when they don't get what they're looking for, what they want. They don't persevere. Spirit wants me to take it as that you might have someone in your life that's a little bit childish, immature in the way they handle their life. This to me is not necessarily about love, but this could also mean how they handle relationships or just handle things in general. So someone in your life needs to have some discipline and perseverance, and they need to stop taking things as a joke, especially if it is involving feelings, because some people, they don't apologize. They just, don't be mad, but then they're prideful and don't apologize. Wow. That's not what I expected to get from that. But we're going to see what this means. Pride cometh before the fall. When somebody's in a prideful energy, that's an ego-driven 3D energy. They take pride in things, the things they can see, the things they can touch, the things they can feel, right? Pride is a little bit different than being proud. You can have pride, right? You can be proud. But if you resonate in pride, you resonate in your ego, and you resonate in your 3D self. That means you're not really dealing with a high vibration. You're dealing with anything that you touch, see, and feel. Meaning, I got the best car, or I got the best girl, or I wear the fanciest clothes, or I got wads of money in my pocket. May not have nothing in my bank, but my pride keeps my money in my pocket so you can see it, right? It's the 3D feeling of it. I got to be able to touch it. This could be an energy of somebody who sees people as conquests, so that they can be proud of having that person. It's a lot of 3D vibes I get from this. But this person, what they require is discipline and perseverance. They could do and be so much if they put their mind to it, if they put their effort into it. Spirit, tell me more. Yeah, we had the Knight of Wands. Somebody has to let go of that pride. It's giving Aries energy in reverse. It's kind of like Sagittarius, I'm about to say Gemini. Could be Gemini. Leo energy. But it's in reverse. Tell me more, Spirit. I feel like it's in reverse because that pride in, people can be very passionate on a 3D level, but that passion don't get them nowhere when it fizzles out. It won't go anywhere. Tell me more, Spirit. Excuse me. Oops. One at a time. I take them one at a time, y'all. King of Wands, yeah. I wanted to say this was giving King of Wands energy, but it definitely is. Collective, if you're dealing with a King of Wands type energy, excuse me, this person is very prideful, very egotistical, very in a Leo, look at me, see me, give me attention type of energy. They may be very young or younger than you, not necessarily very young, but younger than you. May work out in the gym, have a good physique, male or female, doesn't matter. Tell me more, Spirit. Discipline. They have issues with communication. Or they have a difficulty moving around, getting around. They may have want to communicate their needs or whatever, but there's a challenge. They need the discipline. This is somebody inconsistent, based on where I'm seeing this. There's a little bit of inconsistency, or a lot of bit of inconsistency. Yeah. Pride cometh before the fall. The 6 of Wands in reverse is like having a bad reputation. This is like giving gigolo kind of energy. Somebody who moves around to different options, different people, different things, doesn't really settle down, and then really doesn't have anything to speak of. Bottom of the deck, 7 of Cups. This person is also possibly, I just said, moving around to different options. They could currently be in the energy of, what option do I pick? What's my next conquest, or where do I settle? I'm not really sure. But I feel like their lack of perseverance is giving them a bad reputation. This could mean that they, the option for them now is, I want to change, but it doesn't have to be. I want to clarify. I want to clarify with ease. Oh, all right. So, their pride got them 3 of Swords energy. Their pride broke their heart, or someone else's heart. So it could be you that broke that who's gotten their heart broken by this individual. Their inconsistency, their in and out, their lack of their passion, but lack of staying power, so to speak. This popped out my hand. This person damn sure came out of your life, or you, take how it resonate, or a situation you know of where the person was in and out, and they have to, it's like, if this is your person, let's put it into terms and make it simple. If this is your person, I think you're releasing them as a burden. They're not taking you serious, this humor card. They're kind of inconsistent with you. I won't say kind of, they are. You've kind of released this burden. A tower has struck. You might have given this person a warning about that inconsistency. You might have told them they need to be more disciplined in their life. You might even had to discipline them in your relationship with them. This does not have to be a love relationship. This could be a child where you said, listen, I need you to do X, Y, and Z, and I need you to get it done. And they say, yeah, 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 I'm gonna get it done. And then they didn't. And then you warn them. This is like a parent scolding a child saying, listen, you did it again. You did it again. You did it again. And I just need you to be consistent. This is given like single parent problems when you have an issue with the other parent and there's a lack of balance, right? Maybe the other parent is more of a counter parent. They don't help. So the parenting relies on you, and this child is not listening. Now, there's plenty of children that follow their parents, but this is giving me someone who is a bit more reckless and hard-headed. And if it's not a child, it's a relationship where that person grew up like that. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me about this Eight of Wands energy on discipline. Oh, no justice. Listen, I'm going to say it like this. If this is your child, collective, and I feel like this, with this King of Wands, this is an adult child. So this could be somebody in their 20s or above. They're getting karma for the decisions that they're making and the actions that they're taking. They're getting their karma, meaning they have to learn the hard way. This is not somebody you can just, they're a little more pig-headed than someone you can just say, okay, here's the way to go, and this is the best course of action. This person is like, no, I'm going to do it my way. It's given Aquarius season. Aquariuses are that rebel. They want to be an innovative and they want to do it their way. Well, this is definitely given Aquarius season, because some of them, and I know quite a few children, and adult children and adults that they gotta do it their way. They have to do it their way, and until they suffer the consequences of their actions, do they then think about maybe the other way should be done. It's kind of like raising little adults. All of our kids are just little grown people, right? They're little people with their own personalities and character traits and stuff like that. But this is given like somebody determined to do things their way, and then they have to learn after the fact, right? Because they don't consider consequences. So this could be, if this is an Aquarius in your life or someone with Aquarius placements, they have a heavy fire placements too. So they're a bit headstrong, and they insist on doing it their way. And I feel like what Spirit is telling me is that you've tried to present them the options of the better ways to do things. And it's just really up to them to choose what they think is right for them. Whether it's right, wrong, or indifferent, it's up to them. It's their life. So if this is an adult child, you may have to take a step back and allow them to fall. Don't coddle them. Don't try to overdo it with them, because some people are just prone to learning the hard way, and they grow up more wiser that, when they do that sometimes. But some have to go through it. Since they don't listen, the only way is to go through it. All right, Spirit. Yeah. King of Cups in reverse. This person this definitely is a masculine energy, right? Male or female, but they really are all in their feelings because they're not in a good place right now. They did not capture their goals. They're definitely not applauded for the actions that they took. because it's not giving where they want to be. It's not giving what they, so this person is very 3D, right? So this means jobs did not work out. This means businesses that they wanted to start didn't work, or school didn't work out. This is something, in regards to their public image not working out, and they're in their emotions over it. The King of Cups is usually pretty stoic and keeps his emotions to himself, but this person is technically emotional. You know, this person is in their feelings about how life looks to them, to everybody. This person needs an ego death. You know, they got to release. If they were so worried about what it looked like to everybody, they might listen to other people. People who are wiser, older, respectful, done it already, made the mistakes. They might have some respect for that, but they still reside in their pride. Maybe some things went right for them in the past and they figured, well, I think I know the answers. Most Aquarius I know, honestly has had a hard childhood. Not all of them. I know maybe two on one hand, maybe two that were very well taken care of as children by their parents, and they're older people. And they're well, one is definitely very established in her profession. She was able to retire a professor. And she's comfortable in her retirement, has a successful marriage, has wonderful children who pursue their goals. Like, it's not even funny how grounded she is, right? But most of the Aquariuses that I come across, if you let them tell their story, it was very hard growing up. And a lot of them have been very parentified. And so therefore that detachment comes in, right? With people having a lot of doubt. Now, this is just my expression, or my, what's the word? Not just my opinion, but my experience. So your experience with that sign could be different, right? But most of mine don't have good upbringings, right? So this person is that tends to make a very stubborn because they're fixed sign energy too, but more of a I got it kind of attitude. And when they got it and they don't got it, meaning they're not disciplined and they don't persevere, when they really don't have it, they really don't have it, right? So they need maybe some help or support, and they don't want to ask for it. This is the vibe I'm getting from this right now. Let me see what else I want to clarify. No, I'm going to clarify with this. I haven't pulled these out in a very long time, so today is the day. And this is my Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards by Kyle Gray. I love these cards. Spirit, what does my collective need to know regarding this person? Maybe for child, basking in joy in summer. Yeah, this person is very free, very happy during times when they don't have to be, maybe they don't have to adult. I think if this is an older child, this child of yours, or someone maybe a stepchild, has an easier time when they don't have to be responsible. Summers in your youth, you could be an intern or something like that. But when you don't have to adult, when you can be free, you tend to have more of a joyous time because, you don't have responsibility. And I feel like this is where they like to be. And that energy of, no responsibility. Tell me more. Take care of your needs. But this is where they need to be right now. Like I mentioned in a previous video, we are in winter time in my hemisphere, right? I'm in North America, and where we are is winter. Everything about it is winter. The cold air, the sunlight, the temperature, everything about it is winter. And it says winter, take care of your needs. I feel like this person is learning what their needs really are beyond the 3D. So they probably, when you go from option to option, person to person, if you need, and pride really does indicate outside validation, right? Those 3D things you want noticed by other people. That's outside validation. But if this person is trying to take care of their needs, they're starting to recognize that they do have needs outside of what you can see. You know, this person might need love, attention, and affection. They might need, nurturing. They might need some support. Maybe they've been resistant to that. But it's time to start seeking that now. It sounds like whoever this is, made a little mess of their life. Nothing that they can't undo, nothing that they can't get past. My past is yesterday. My past is yesterday. Who I am today is somebody different, right? We always, every day we wake up, we have a new day to do something with ourselves. Like we should not be condemned for our past. So this person has to start taking care of their needs. They got to head toward discipline. Tell me more, Spirit. Sun, enjoy success and happiness. This is what they desire the most. Success and happiness. Tell me more. That's why they want to. All right, let me just say this. If this is not a child for you, just take it how it resonates. This is somebody you met in the summertime. And when you met them in the summertime, they might have come on. They might have been very charming, loving, that kind of energy. This could be a friend. Spirit. Autumn, release the old and rest. So we got three. This deck has so much more in it, okay? I just want you to know. But we got 3 seasons here. So this is giving a metamorphosis or a change. Somebody is trying to release their old ways. It says, release the old and rest. Somebody is changing right now. I think the lessons are hitting them very hard. What was the bottom of the deck? White witch, be the light. When I picked up this card, I told you, I said, you may be the one giving someone options and telling them, here's a good choice. This is not necessarily this is a bad choice. It's not a good choice or whatever. You are giving someone options, or that they already have options and then trying to sort through what those options are. You may be giving them advice right here. And it says, white witch, be the light. I feel like your role in this person's life is to guide them. Well, will they listen is up to them, but I feel like they are going through a metamorphosis right now. They are going through a change, similar to animals and insects that migrate, similar to a caterpillar that eats certain leaves and grows the chrysalis and kind of melts and forms a butterfly with wings. Like they're totally different type of species by the time they fly out of that cocoon, right? So this person is learning from their mistakes. This person is starting to get the lessons, that karma. Whatever the karma is for, they are now, it hit them so hard with this tower that it made them drop everything. This could be somebody who, your person could be struggling with a lot all at once, is what I'm seeing. And that has really got them in their feelings. They're not able to maintain the facade or get outside validation. As a matter of fact, folks could be gossiping about them because they're not as successful as they should be right now. I'm going to close this out with this Sacred Spirit reading cards. This is one that I use personally, but I feel like I want to see what Spirit has to say and if there's any advice, because this is a really good, the author is really good, and I'm going to read what she says about the card that falls for this, because I feel like this situation involves patience for you, not because you have to do anything. But Spirit is saying, don't be impatient with them. Allow them to learn their lessons. Don't try to fix everything for them. If they're going to be reckless, then they have to deal with the consequences of their actions, period. Because otherwise they won't understand that there is consequences if they're not made to deal with. Spirit, give me a message for the collective. Said open intuition, seek clarification. Wow. All right. So let me see what the author says. She put a lot into this book. I love this card. Intuition is the inner voice of the soul. Open our intuitive channels and trusting the messages that we receive can be challenging in the beginning. Not knowing how to interpret these vibes can lead to confusion. Are you really listening, or is it just your imagination? You are already intuitive. You are already intuitive. Think about the times you have felt and heard, just known about events or insights about others or places. Those gut feelings are your primary mechanism for this natural basic instinct. It might seem daunting at first, but opening your intuition can be performed in a variety of ways. Being open and trusting is a start. Meditation, visualization, or connecting to your angels or guides to assist in these processes can significantly increase your sensory perception and accuracy of vision. Over time, you may have always felt there's a force guiding you in life. You may have had a near-death experience or had to face your own mortality abruptly. These moments can trigger forceful openings that can be challenging to comprehend and understand if you had no prior awareness. Wow. You know what this is telling me? Like, when I said they might have issues traveling, this tower is given like a car accident. You know what I mean? Like somebody had a near death experience. I think that's why the justice card is here in reverse. This is, oh man, that's why this person is going through a metamorphosis. They really are learning from their mistakes, but it's got them seeing beyond that 3D level now. Now they heading toward a higher vibration, because this person must realize now it has to be more to life than this. Like, you know what? These 3D things, this outside validations I'm looking for, is not satisfying me anymore. It's way more to life. You know, this person, if they in fact are an Aquarius, which I don't see Aquarius on the board, but, listen to me. Just hear me out. This is the type of person that's like exploring ancient civilizations, looking into the Palladians and all the different ancient alien ancestors and stuff like that. This person is like delving deep. This person is probably picking up crystals and wondering more. Somebody paying attention on a different level, something that they weren't doing in the past. And here you are, the guiding light. So you may be spiritual and tact. If you're watching tarot readings, you have to have some sort of enlightenment, because this is not going to be entertaining for you if you don't, or this won't even impact you or resonate with you if you're not on that level, right? On that particular, not necessarily level, but on that timeline, so to speak, because, we all different timelines, right? So the fact that you are a spiritual being, you may even be an earth angel, you are the light. This person is now probably more so reflecting on things that you said and taught them and, encouraged them to do more now than ever, because they're releasing the old. They're trying to take care of their needs now during this winter. And I feel like whatever happened to them took place in the autumn that we just passed. They're looking forward to summer. I feel like that is something that brings them joy, to be in the sunlight, be out and about or whatever. But right now they got to take care of their needs. And I feel like if they're struggling financially, if they're struggling in ways that normally look good on the 3D, they're now trying to figure out how to take care of my needs. And that need, I think, is much greater than, material wealth. So it says right now, I'm just going to skip a little bit, but they could be having headaches, sinus complaints, things like that. It says right now, you must learn to decipher this internal guidance. You are receiving many messages, but are misinterpreting their meaning. Focus on clearing your mind and resetting your psychic antenna. Remain open to receiving signs and messages as you continue to build your skills using clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, and claircognizance. Keep an intuitive journal and record those vibes of premonition as you feel them and as you receive them. Observe these moments without judgment. Reflecting will bring you confidence, and help you understand and configure your interpretations of symbol signs and verbal messages. The affirmation is, I'm an open channel for my soul to seek its guidance. So I feel like the guidance here is, listen, If you are this person or you know this person and part of your guidance is to be the light and help them, suggest they get a journal and start writing the things that they feel, see, and are unsure of down. For example, I do write down my dreams. My dreams, when I have them, and they're not convoluted with, nonsense. When they are clear, I can recall them, but I still write them down because sometimes I need to refer back to them for the signs and the symbols. And then I have my aha moments when I first wake up from them dreams. I'm like, what in the world was that about? What did that mean? And then I might unpack it with a friend that um, is on the same timeline as me as far as spirituality. So when we're talking and we're connecting, we can say, no, there was a symbol in there, or that might mean this, or that might mean that, similar to when I read tarot. So encourage your person to write down their feelings and what they're experiencing, because they want to remember these moments. They don't want to gloss past these moments. This person could, have a windfall one day and go right back into that 3D energy and then forget the lessons that they learned like this. So now is the time to write and reflect so that they can elevate beyond that type of vibration and still attract and manifest what it is that they want out of life on that level. But you are their guide, collective. You are the person they can look up to. It's just they got to get past this hard-headed stage. They got to hit their head a few times until they knock some sense into themselves. And I don't feel like, hitting your head is a good thing. You can lead to concussion. So don't get me wrong. I'm just saying it in a metaphor. Like, they just got to bump their head a few more times to knock some sense into them. Seriously. Um, they once they make enough mistakes, perhaps they can make it right if they're looking to guidance. If they're not looking to the guidance of you, yourself, and others, then you know they may be doomed to repeat it. But it's not your job to fix it for them. This is the path that they chose when they were in the universe before they landed here on the physical plane. And once they chose this path, they said, Spirit, I wanna have these experiences so I can learn X, Y, and Z during this incarnation. And it's not up to us to interfere with somebody else's process. All we can do is be the light. That's the best place to be, is be the light. Be the example, you know? So that's your message, collective. Take it how it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. But thank you for coming and checking out my content. Please like, click, share, and subscribe. And remember to ring the bell so you can get notified every time I upload. Peace.